Welcome, everybody, to another... presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Ward. Down low, here's Gabriel. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Lloyd. Off target at the rim.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
To the right side. Here's Horde. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Horde missing. Stolen. To the wing right side. Offline with his 3. McDowell White. It's deflected.
Team ball.
Here's Lloyd. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Williams.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The visitors on defense, trailing by 2 from past the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Lloyd. To the middle. Here's Gabriel. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
On the wing, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Lloyd the pass to Horde. Out to the right wing. There's a good screen. Pass to Gabriel. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys. That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Takes a 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. There's a screen by Williams. McDowell White misses the 3.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
That one goes in. Horde's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Baseline try. Good as the jump shot falls.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Pass to Lloyd. Five on the clock. Here's Horde. Launches it. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Horde's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Williams. Open jump shot off the mark.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Shot's good by Horde. Horde's got 11.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. They're up by 2, and we'll get the second quarter underway. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Out to the right wing. And the layup falls.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Third team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Over to the wing. Inside. And that one, good.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second
On Tuesday, and then on Sunday.
shooting for the away team. Number 8.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. From downtown, that shot missing. Knocked loose, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And here in the second with about 1.5 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Randolph passes to Cohen. Tipped away. Right wing. From the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. To the paint. To the wing on the left. They set the screen for Cheetah. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Randolph with the ball. To the right side. From outside, off the mark.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. And he makes that one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
No good with the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can't get the reverse layup to fall. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The high post shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
To the inside. Down low, cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the shot goes down.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
41 seconds left now here in the second. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
23 seconds left in the first half.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 7. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
You take a look at the home team, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the visiting team. And that concludes half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. To the middle. Here's Gabriel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Wenyen Gabriel taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Williams for 3. Clock at 6. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Gabriel. But 3. Hits it from three-point range. Gabriel's got 4 this quarter.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, good on the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Driving inside. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Down low. Jokibitis. And it's off from three-point range. They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Back to Williams. Here he goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Gabriel. 6 points for him.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Driving in, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Your home team. B. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the middle, and stolen by Williams. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Rebounded by Lloyd.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Six to shoot. To end the drought. And no good that time.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
From deep, Williams. A shot off that time. Pass to Gabriel. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Gabriel's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Takes the 13-footer. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got his 4th rebound in this one. They set the pick. Driving the lane. For the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Bean, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That one is no good. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Out left to the wing, jacks up a 3. No good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And when we return, we'll get... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Porchita, he's covered by Randolph. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep three-point land. The shot that time, not on target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No good from 11 feet. One minute now into this 4th quarter. To the wing right side. Releases. Misses the wing chair.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
The shot's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And that one is good.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
From outside the arc, trains the three-pointer.
Number 26.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Banked in off the glass.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
They get it back. The layup off target. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And he gets the bucket.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Over to the wing. They need this. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game. Porchita,
he's covered by Randolph. Porchita. The quick look, no good that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Randolph goes in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From the low block. No good on that one. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
There's the screen to the paint. Ball stolen. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Randolph. Assisted, Cohen.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
.29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lets it go with a three. That one misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
This one for three, and the miss. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Teo Maledon, and it's Harrison in at the point. Over to the wing. The shot from 20 feet out. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Maledon. Harrison, the pass to Schofield. Clock at 6. Here's Maledon. Tipped. Here's Laverne. Banked it in off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now. In the defensive squad.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Harrison. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Inside. Misses the baby hook.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
team foul.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. Harrison's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Out to the right wing. Here's Schofield. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
It's hauled in by Schofield. Here's Maladon. Williams grabs the board. It's a one-on-one situation. The three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Maladon. Misses the layup. Here's the break. Oh, got a piece of it. From the wing, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. Harrison's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Williams. Oh, he missed the dunk. He had a flat tire there, I guess. Here's Schofield. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Here's Williams. Sinks the 15-footer. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
Pass to Lee. Here's DeColo from the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. defended by Jackson. There's a screen, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for one, number 15.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's DeColo. Pass to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. On Wednesday, then on Friday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Taking 2 shots.
And even
the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Takes it inside. Good on the bucket. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. It's hauled in by Black.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Jackson. He's scoreless. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Lee's got 5 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. The rebound by Jackson.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. He shoots.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
Here's DeColo. Knocks it down from distance. Nicolo's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
A minute 29 left in the second. 6 to shoot. Right wing. To the paint. It's intercepted. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Nicolo's got his second bucket on the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And that one good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
56 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Lee. Here's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's deflected.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you gotta look for other ways to impact the game.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lee's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Rachida. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
High arcing shot. No good there. And we finished off one half of play. Up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You take a look at the visitors. They haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. You need to find that mojo.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
Bench by.
Thanks as always.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Williams. Tries it from the top of the key. He can't hit that time. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Harrison in at the point.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
No good from outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Williams with the screen to the inside. Harrison, the pass to Schofield. Shoots from the elbow. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Yep, that one's good. Here's Harrison. Give him 8 points now. Into the lane. Ooh, locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
With the teardrop. And he lays it in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pass to Maladon. Here's Harrison. The 3 is up. That shot off. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Ldlc. No points so far. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Maladon, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone. Hey, but he made it count. Here's Schofield. Here's Laverne. And he makes it.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Ldlc. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 10.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Laverne. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
No good with a layup. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, it's stolen. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The layup off target. Here's Maladon. And a missed layup. Williams with the screen. Down low. Williams with the screen. And that's not gonna go. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Lee to the right side. Here's DeColo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
DeColo's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lee. There's the screen. 5 on the clock. Offline from the top of the key. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Picked it out of midair. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. He takes it in, and it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Misses the three. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the visitors call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Nicolo. Off target from three-point range.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Black. Soft touch off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Nicolo's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. To the middle. To the inside. Rob! Here's Ldlc. Pass to Black. Here's Ldlc. Can't get it to fall. To the paint. Here's Nicolo. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Nicolo's gotten 4 this quarter. Nicolo's gotten 5 of his 11 shots to go here. Goes back up. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound. Rochita. Missed it, even after all of those chances. To the inside. Misses the baby hook.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
1:02 left in the final quarter. Missed inside.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And the three off target. Stolen. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.
It's Thursday night in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Ramadan is out there with Harrison. And it's Laverne in at the 5, roaming the paint. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Shots good by Laverne.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
To the inside. Now here's Melodon. Tight defense on him, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Pass to Harrison. Lets it go from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Over to the left wing. Here's Gabriel. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Count it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the jam by Ajinça.
Oh, dynamic. Two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Pass to Horde. Here's Gabriel. Out to the right wing. Here's Horde. Harrison with the rebound. Here's Melodon. His three-pointer's off the mark. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Horde. Shoots it up. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Horde's got his second basket of the night. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Laverne. The layup missed.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Lloyd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And the jam by Ajinça.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Lloyd. No good with the triple. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Laverne, guarded closer. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Gabriel. And a miss there on the triple. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Down low. Here's Gabriel. Jokic. Rebounded by Ajinça.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Harrison. No good from outside. And they're running. Jokic. A three-pointer, no good. Launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. Pushing it up. Pass to Horde. Here's Lloyd. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the right side. Horde. And the three ball is good. Horde's got 7. Horde's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And then Melodon with the dunk.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Lloyd.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one is good from Ajinça. Ajinça's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Here's Lloyd. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Ajinça. Takes the 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He's got Lee. Jackson is out there with Black. And it's DeColo in at the shooting guard. Black grabs the board. Fast break, here we go. Shoots the 3. DeColo can't get it to go. There's the pick. Off target from outside. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. A 3 ball. That shot, no good. Here's Randolph. Looking for Lee, gets it there. Pass to DeColo. Fires the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Ball's knocked loose. Lee with the steal. There's the 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's the drive. It's good.
Full team foul. Number 45. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Guarded by Jackson. Lee with the steal. High arcing shot. Jackson misses. And here they come. And he lays it up and in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's DeColo. Lee kicks to DeColo. Here's Black. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So he gets them both. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Black grabs the board. Here's DeColo. Here's the screen. Launches a 3. They get it back. Fires for 3. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Five to shoot. Here's Randolph. Off target from three-point range. Outside Jackson. Off target with his 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And here is Lee. Nothing on the board. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Guarded by Jackson. Stolen. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Shooting for the away team.
Seven seconds left here in the second. Here's DeColo. The three-pointer is right on target. DeColo's got 6 here in this quarter. That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And that concludes the first half. They're up by 11. And we'll be back with you right after this.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what.
And let's move on. And that concludes.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. To Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
They've got Laverne. Aladani's out there with Harrison. And it's Ajinça in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gabriel. No good on the 3. Pass to Laverne. Over in the corner, Ajinça. And they're moving it up. Here's Lloyd. Finished off the break. Lloyd's got 6.
gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Schofield passes to Laverne. Here's Schofield. Fires the three. No good on that one. Here's Gabriel. Still scoreless. And the three off target. Pass to Maladon. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Laverne down low. And Laverne throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the left side wing. They set the pick. Lloyd the pass to Gabriel. Misses from short range.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Schofield's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That 3 off the mark.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's a Jensen missing. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Harrison. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And that one's good. Boy.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now, here's Laverne. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Takes it inside. It's good. Lloyd's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Maladon passes to Schofield. And a missed layup. Schofield's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Here's Horde, covered by Agenza. Shots good by Horde. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Laverne. Poke loose. Maccabi finished off the break.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Harrison. Yep, it counts. Harrison's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Maccabi. Good. Good. Nice job down low.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
They've got Jackson. Black is out there with Lee, and it's DeColo in at the 2 spot.
What's the road?
Jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, second
on Sunday, and then on Wednesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
They get a hand on it. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. Randolph looking around. No good. That would have tied it. Here's DeColo. He's covered by Randolph. Outside for Jackson. Off with the layup.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lays it up off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Black. Oh, he misses the dunk. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And it's all evened up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
They set the pick to take the lead. Good D by Lee. Outside Jackson, pass to Black. Back to Jackson. Fires away from outside. Offensive rebound. Lee with the ball. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Tries it from the top of the key. Black grabs the board.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Here's DeColo. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Randolph. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Left and out.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Ldlc. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Rochita. They get it again. Tries again. They shoot again. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And they get it back. Here's Gabriel. No good with the triple. To the wing, right side. About a minute into this first quarter. Uncovered. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Lloyd. Drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Gabriel. And the layup is good off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the take. Off with the layup.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Williams. From outside, off the mark. Here's the break. The offensive rebound. Pass to Gabriel. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Drops in the three.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Lloyd. 1:10 left to play in the first. Pass to Horde. Here's Lloyd. 4-3. That shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Inside. All by himself. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Williams from long range. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Williams has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. They set a pick. 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's the three. Gabriel's shot is off. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's the three. The shot that time not on target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All sorts of time. And he can't get that one. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Thomas outside. It's Thomas on the wing.
Old team foul. Randolph. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
They get it back. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
With the drive. Good on the shot.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sweet little floater.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
First half, 2 minutes.
Down low. It's Thomas on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Randolph gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 on the shot clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. On Wednesday,
one way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Thomas outside. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's a pick. Here's Randolph. Off target at the rim.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. With 2 seconds left. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He has 6. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jet strut. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the home team. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Out to the right wing. Here's Lloyd. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
To the wing, right side. Rochita. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They are just owning the boards right now.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Jokic. That three's off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They get it back. Williams with the screen. Goes back up. Uses the glass to drop it in. He's got 5.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Rachida fires in the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Horde. Williams defending. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Rachida. Unable to get that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Horde, good. Horde's got 5 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. There's a screen to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough VA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound, the more plays they make like that.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Fires the three. Buries it from 3. 7 points in the game. Here's Lloyd. Intercepted. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. And time. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thomas outside. They set the pick from deep. Offensive rebound. This one for three. There's the steal. And here comes the break. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Stripped it away. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Count it. Good. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To the middle. From deep three-point land. It's not going to go for him. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Third team foul. Randolph. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Away team foul. Number 21. First personal foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Over to the wing. Pass to Randolph. 5 on the clock. The three is up. The shot won't fall. Randolph's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Thomas, that's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Puts up a deep three. No luck on that one.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Down low. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Offline with a three.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he jams it home with authority.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Yep, that one goes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The visitors with the ball.
Old team foul. Number 11. First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he makes a first.
Number 5. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's good.
Number 11.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer, no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
To the inside. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For Cheetah. Laverne grabs the miss. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Ajinça. D right on him. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Melida. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Ajinça. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break. Lets it go from the wing. Covered by Ajinça. Three-pointer. Schofield grabs the board.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Pass to Ajinça. Here's Melida. Now Laverne. Now here's Ajinça. Back to Harrison. 3 on the clock. Here's the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Porchita bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Harrison. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Schofield passes to Laverne. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With the drive. Basket counts.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's Harrison.
Away team foul. Number 18. First personal foul. First team foul.
Williams with the steal.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The tray kept alive. Porchita, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. 1:15 left in the first quarter. And Laverne kicks to Ajinça. There's the pick. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Make some noise for your dance team.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Melida. He's guarded closely. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
No good with the layup.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Harrison. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ajinça. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Here's Meladon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Black, Lee out there with Jackson, and it's DeColo in a two-guard.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Thomas with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. To the paint. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Right side, Thomas. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson passes to Lee. The three. Here's Black. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Black's got his first basket of the night.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Number 5, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now Lee. No scoring in this one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your home team, number 13.
He hits both from the stripe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's DeColo. There's a good screen. Lets the three fly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Outside Jackson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Outside Thomas. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stolen by Jackson. Here's DeColo. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lee. And here's Jackson. Here's DeColo. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. DeColo's got 8.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
1:36 left to play in the first half. They set the screen, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's the three. Black grabs the board. Outside Jackson. Into the lane. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Thomas, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Thomas. He has yet to score. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Black. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. Unable to get that one. Thomas against Lee. And then Thomas with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. He takes it in, and it's in there. He's got 5.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Hold on. First personal foul, second team foul.
Five seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Got it up. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. A month left in the season. We still don't get to know where they land. Playoffs, play-in, or Cancun. At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when you're... Thank you for being with us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Harrison out there with Meladon. And it's a Jinsa in at the 3, a small forward. Harrison scanning the floor. Pass to Schofield. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
They've got Meladon. Harrison out there with Laverne. And it's a Jinsa in at the 3. Schofield gets the bucket.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Pass to Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Maladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Schofield in at the 4.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Schofield passes to Maladon. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Schofield. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Schofield's got 7 points. Schofield's gone 3 for 5 from the field. And the rejection by Ajinça. It's stolen by Ajinça. To the middle. Here's Schofield. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Borgita. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Maladon. And he hits it to tie the game up. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Williams. Out to the wing. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
4 on the clock. Now, here's Ajinça. He started by Williams. Here's Laverne. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And so here's the home team.
Away team foul. Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Schofield. He's got 9. Pass to Harrison. To the inside. Schofield gets the bucket. Schofield's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. They set the pick. Will it go? It's good from long range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Maladon. Takes it off the glass. Maladon's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
They get it again. Here's Williams. To the wing right side. Down low. Tries yet again. Lets it go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Maladon. 8 points for him. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ajinça with the bucket. Ajinça's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
The third quarter comes to... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
To the paint, and that one is hammered home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Now here's Thomas. There's a screen. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's DeColo. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Picked off in midair. Knocked away. Lee with the steal. Here's DeColo. They set the pick. Fires for three. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Third team foul. Block. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Porchita. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's DeColo. Lee outside. Pass to DeColo. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen from deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Porchita, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Black kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. For 3, Williams hits the three-point bomb.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's DeColo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fires the 3. And Lee pulls it down.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's to DeColo. On the wing lead, shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Williams, a screen on Lee. Porchita off target with his 3. Here's DeCote. Taken away by Williams. Puts up a 3. Black grabs the board. Here's DeCote. It drops.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It counts, and you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Right side, Lee. Pass to DeColo. Fires the 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous...
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fast break, here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And the basket by Ajinça.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Randolph. And there's the screen. 5 to shoot. Jokubaitis. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Here's Harrison. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And there's the drive. Jokubaitis. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Harrison. Shot from the top of the key. Randolph grabs the miss.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Here's Ajinça. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're holding in the same spot, looking to climb the rankings.
When I look at this visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
Shots good by Lloyd.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lloyd's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Here's Schofield, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Lloyd. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Lloyd's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Maladon for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. 1:56 left to play in the first. Jokubaitis lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Harrison. Out to the wing. The 3-ball. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And he lays it up and in.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They set the screen. That's tipped. Here's Lloyd. The jump hook. Pass to Gabriel. There's the triple. Rebounded by Ajinça. Three-pointer. On target from range. Harrison's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Going inside. Here's Randolph. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Laverne. No good on the triple. Here's Ajinça. Here's Maladon. Off target from the wing. Here's Lloyd. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 3. And we'll... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Jackson on the wing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. No good with a layup.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's DeColo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the right side. Fires for three. That one is off. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Lee. No good on the three. And they're on the run. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To the inside. Off with the layup. Here's DeColo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DeColo's got 4 points in the quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Goes up on the wing. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. And they're running. Defended by Jackson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Black. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
At the line for your home team.
Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Here's DeColo. Takes a 3. Black. Great positioning on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, it's picked off. Here's DeColo. Here's Jackson. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land. DeColo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Horde, defended by Jackson. Puts a mark, and that one's good. Horde.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Back to Lee. The 3. Here's DeColo. And a nice finish on the layup. DeColo's got 10 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Third team foul. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 11, 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. So it's the home team now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Horde. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's DeColo. He's got 10. Hits the trifecta. He's got 13.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the visiting team. Thanks for tuning in. Now,
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Maladon, and it's Aginsa at the 3. Jokibitis, and the layup is good off the glass. So it's the home team now. Here's Harrison. Here's Laverne. Pass to Aginsa. Here's Harrison. Launches a 3. Offensive board. Maladon for 3. Randolph grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They've got Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Knocks down the long J.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Laverne. Maladon for 3. Randolph grabs the miss. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Shot clock at 5. The 3-pointer off the mark.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Aginsa. That 3's off the mark. And here's the fast break. From behind the arc. He can't get it to go. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Schofield. The layup off target.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
They get the rebound. Jokibitis. Pass to Gabriel. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Laverne. There's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Randolph. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Randolph's got 5 now.
Their 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Harrison. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Driving inside. Here's Lloyd. He's got 5. Rebounded by Ajinça.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Maladon attacking. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
There's a screen to the left side wing. Here's Laverne. Here's Ajinça. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Harrison. Offensive rebound. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's the home team now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's scooped up, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
The rebound by Horde. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Clock at 6. Snatched away. And they're pushing it up. Here's DeColo. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand. To the middle. And there's the screen. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Pass to Horde. The 3 is up. The shot misses. Horde's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Out left to the wing. Here's DeColo. Off target from 3-point range. And they're on the break. Second chance effort. Comes up empty down low. The drive by Jackson. Pass to Lee. To the wing, right side. DeColo. And a miss there on the triple.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Defended by Jackson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's DeColo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
The visitors with the ball. A 12-point game. 3-pointer. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
They set a pick. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Fires the three. Offensive board. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Lee. And the layup falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's DeColo. 1:03 left in the fourth. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. We're going the other way. No good from outside. 41 seconds left in the game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Kicks it out to Jackson from deep inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Down low. Soft touch off the glass. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed.